So here's tonight's starting point. Yesterday, after Thanksgiving, I throwed some stock manifolds back on it. Well, the ones that came off the motor. I got these bolts everybody's been talking about on Sloppy, 13 mil heads. I don't think these are exactly 13 mil. Almost stripped one out. Might be like ½ inch or something instead. I don't really care. They're pretty good size heads though. All brand new, both sides. Factory fucking manifold gaskets. I don't know if I posted this in the last video, but this I had to swap 2 wires on for the crank sensor on the LS, because I guess the LS and the Vortex are wired backwards. Well, the 96 to 99 Vortex, because technically this is still a Vortex. Anyways, I got this bundled up. This is all the injector wiring right here. I got the grounds spliced back in. I have all the injectors wired in right here. I had to connect this white cable over here for the tack. I had to do something with the ground or something. Oh, this is an extra ground for one of the wires. Anyways, it's ground for the coils. I got the coils plugged in here. All the injectors are wired up. I had to lengthen this alternator cable for whatever reason. It wouldn't reach, I think. But I got it ready to go. Still gotta loom all this shit up. I just want to test fire it first. I had to swap over the cam sensor, because the cam sensor itself was different. So I cut the one off the LS harness, wired it in, plugged it in, good to go there. I still have to hook up this transmission wiring. I had to pull it up here to get to something. No, I pulled it up because it was dragging the ground when I was going to remove it. Here is the TPS sensor off of the other harness. I took my new sensor back. Focus. It's the new TPS sensor, the old TPS sensor. Fucking, it'll work. So that's gonna be a new coolant sensor plug. All the bolts on this side too. I had to remove heat shields because everything's close. So yeah, put the battery in, hook the transmission wiring up, throw some fluids and dipsticks in, and maybe I can test fire it. I don't know. If I can't test fire it, I'm pretty fucking close. So I can at least see if everything's all. I'll show you this. I have this puppy here. Can't really see it. Move my fat grubby fingers. Little stainless pieces, main fittings. Go to the factory quick connect. This is the feed, I believe. Fuel feed. It goes literally to like right fucking here on the firewall. It's literally not even a foot run of this shit. And I'll order like 5 feet of hose. So that right there, super simple. I'm gonna plug that one in. The other one, I gotta get the O-ring on the line back here, put it in, throw it on, hooked up, done. Fuel's done. Got a Walbro 255 in the tank right now, which should run the cam motor as is in A. Even if I want to put a small shot on it before I get to the turbo goodies, I can do that. Got plenty of fuel. When I go to turbo, I'll be running like 2 450s, maybe 3 if I have to. Or I'll run the 250 and run a surge tank with a couple 450s. Anyway, so there it is. So I forgot to tell you all about my transmission cooler lines and shit. Sloppy, Matt over there, loves these JIC Parker push lock stuff. And I work as a machinist at a hydraulic shop. And the guys up front do all the hydraulic hoses for everybody around here. So I ordered, if I can do this one-handed. Anyways, I ordered this fitting and this fitting here, some Russell fittings for the 408E. They go in. I needed one with a long shank, and then I just grabbed from work 2 of these 90s that was JIC. I did this AN, and then this was JIC, which is basically the same fucking thing. And then I got some Parker push lock hose, 3/8 I believe. Yep. Look at there. So I don't think I'm gonna need to run this cooler because I have the factory cooler on this thing. I'm not exactly sure. See if you can see it back in there. Yeah, the bolts up there and there. That from all this right here is factory cooler. Not really focused too well. Yeah. Which I think is about the same size as this cooler here. So if I'm not mistaken, that one should be big enough. If not, fuck it. I'll run this one in conjunction with that one over there and just have two of these fucking things. And then if I need a bigger one or don't want like that down the road, I'll just swap them out and throw a fan on. I don't know. I do have a factory fan to go on the stock one over here, so I might end up doing that. I don't know. Get this shit going.
Yeah. Oh, your fuel line.